Hello, friends. I just want to share how excited I am about the 66th Annual Eagle Summit coming up in Chesterfield, Missouri, October 3rd and 4th. We have got a lineup that is absolutely incredible, and the room is going to be buzzing and filled with amazing energy. Let me just tell you a little bit about who's going to be at the summit this year. The person who's going to open the summit for us on Friday morning at 8:30 sharp is Mr. Jimmy Page. Jimmy is the creator of The Unstoppable Elite Performance and is the founder of the Unstoppable Freedom Alliance. He is a freedom warrior, health and wellness expert, Spartan athlete, and a podcaster. He's got over 30 years of experience with both marketplace and men's ministries, and was formerly an executive with the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Everybody's going to get a copy of one of his books, the one called One Word, and he is going to just light a fire to kick off the summit. He's coming to us all the way from Denver, Colorado. So get ready to just wake up and get moving with Jimmy Page. After Jimmy, we are going to turn to Mr. Gary Baker, who the Eagle Summit community longtime members know well. Gary is the founder and partner in Undivided Wealth Management. We all know the economy has taken twists and turns, and it's just a little crazy sometimes. Gary Baker is the one to talk to us about what lies ahead for the economy. He's an anchor in our community. He is an absolute expert in this space, and I cannot wait to hear from Gary. And oh, by the way, shout out to Gary, because Gary Baker allows us to use his space for the summit, and it is incredibly beautiful. Thank you, Gary. We appreciate you and cannot wait to learn from you. Next, we're going to get some community updates. Eagle Summit long-timer Jeff Hartman with the Caroling Foundation is going to bring his microfinance project over the course of several summits. The Hills Angels and longtime summit attendees have all donated. We like to say $100 a piece, but it doesn't have to be that, whatever you can do. But ultimately, what we want to do as a group by the end of the summit is fund this microfinance project. We cannot wait for Jeff to share the story with you. This is a Hills Angel special microfinance request. Next, we've got Tim Hobbs back in the house. Tom always told me, he's like, there's only one person with a bigger network than me. You know who that is? And I'm like, no, who, Tom? And he's like, Tim Hobbs. Tim has a knack for bringing people together and building communities. And I cannot wait to hear an update on emergent wellness and what he's doing these days and the future of holistic health globally. It's an incredible story. It's an incredible example of business growth and bringing people together. Next, we've got Michael Chandler and Jennifer Bardo from the Elevated Lead podcast. They amplify voices that inspire change and lead initiatives across startups, nonprofits, and educational initiatives. These people are powerhouses. Michael Chandler and Jennifer Bardo are incredible human beings. They're going to take the stage, fill us in, elevate, and lead. Next, we're going to break for lunch. Of course, it's catered by Tornators, a longtime caterer of the Eagle Summit, and the food is amazing. During lunch, we've got former Keynote speaker Matt Schaub, author of Keynote Baby, Jiu-Jitsu Black Belt, world traveled, written multiple books. He is going to speak on Saturday, but he's also going to run a special session on Friday, working the DISC profile. Now, I know some of you have probably done DISC before. I've done DISC before, and I use it in my own Alex Council Mastermind. But we change and we grow, and getting an update on the DISC profile is always important. Matt's perspective will be something that you have never heard before when it comes to DISC. So you don't want to miss that. Next, yours truly, I'm going to be talking about AI. And this is not just a tool that you go play with and build things. This is business focused, and I want you to think infinite use. What if you could make an infinite you for your business? what would that do? You know, we often say as CEOs and business leaders, if only I could clone myself. Well, guess what? You can. And now the technology is so good that you can actually train it on your book of knowledge. And a lot of people in the room have their own books of knowledge, not just books they've written, but SOPs and podcasts and YouTube channels and blogs and things that you've created. You can make a clone that is indistinguishable from you as far as the data set, and then it is so close, it is so good on the video and the audio. You can actually talk to the clone, call the clone, get on a video call with the clone, and the video can see the person on the receiving end and actually like see what they're wearing and have a conversation about it. The power is incredible. I built one for New York Times bestselling author Mike Michalowicz. I am in the process of building one for New York Times bestselling author Schweizer, and we just closed a deal to build one for Donald Miller himself. Next, we have TJ Sweet, Elevate Your Life with an Intentional Gratitude Practice. This is a man that lights up every single room he walks into. The energy that he brings to every single space is amazing. His messages are empowering, not just for you, but for you to take back to your relationships and to your teams. You know, gratitude is life force. It helps us get through and recognize the value and the power in each and every day. I am so excited to have TJ Sweet back. He is going to light up the afternoon. We're going to close the day with blockchain Becky and an expert panel. If you're anything like me, I scratch my head when it comes to Bitcoin. She is going to talk about how Bitcoin and blockchain will impact your economic future. And they are going to do an open panel live Q&A. So if you have questions about this at all, you want to be in the room because you've got the experts right there. You're going to walk out educated. You're going to walk out with clarity, and you're going to know what to do next. I am super excited about that. That will close out Friday. Now, we make reservations at 5 different local restaurants for everybody who attends, so you don't have to worry about it. All you do is just sign up, and you're going to go out to dinner with a group of people. If you want to, of course, but why wouldn't you? Go out, 5 people, enjoy an amazing dinner, reflect on the day, and share your learnings. Because half of the takeaways from events like this are the connections that you make with other people. So we facilitate that for you. Friday night will be lovely. All right, let's get into Saturday. Saturday is insane. I am so excited about Saturday. Now, we have got Fred Miller back, No Sweat Public Speaking. Now you're like, well, I don't know, I'm not getting on a stage. I don't need to public speak. Listen, we all speak publicly. This is what I'm doing right now, making this video. If you lead a company, you talk to your teams. You lead your family, you lead your kids. We all speak publicly, and Fred is the master. He is a TEDx coach. He coaches CEOs, he coaches business leaders, anyone that wants to make a presentation from the stage or just be a better communicator overall, because we are all communicators and we can all get better at it. Fred is the master. Fred's coming back to the summit. Next, we've got Bruce Sheridan. He's going to talk about his book, A Well-Launched Life, how we can guide young people so that they can live more intentionally and have fulfilling lives. If you have kids or grandkids, this is an amazing book. Bruce is an amazing human, former Olympian. He is an expert EOS implementer. He's presented on EOS in the past at the summit. Bruce is just like your uncle. Everybody loves Bruce. He brings so much joy to every space he enters, and he's a summit legend, meaning he's been to more than 5 Eagle Summits. Welcome back, Bruce. We're so excited to have you share what you're going to share on Saturday. Okay, next, one of my favorite humans, Dr. Michelle Robin, longtime Hills Angel, member of the Impact Network. she is going to talk about waking up every day feeling balanced in spirit, mind, and body. Michelle Robin is a chiropractor. She's in Kansas City. So she's coming to the Eagle Summit. She said she's bringing 4 people with her. Thank you, Dr. Robin. And she is going to share resources and ideas on how to, as leaders, just show up better, refreshed, healthy, right? Healthy. We'll talk about that. We lost someone who attended the summit last year. We need to show up healthy as leaders. That's what Dr. Robin's going to talk about. Next, we've got Rick Scadden. Oh my gosh. So last year it was brought to my attention that 6 areas of life that Dr. Hill talks about all the time, it's missing one, and it was relationships. Right? I don't know how I missed that. So I intentionally brought that into the summit this year. Rick Scadden is actually a former felon, served time in prison. He is now a minister. He is a powerhouse speaker. He's coming and he's talking about healthy relationships. This can be intimate relationships, relationships with your children, relationships with your team, relationships with our friends, just relationships. Isn't that what life's about? Community and relationship. This guy is going to light a fire under you. I cannot wait for you to meet Rick Scadden. He's coming to us from Colorado, Loveland, Colorado, and he is a good friend of Matt Shell. After Rick, we have Dr. Deb Carlin. Deb Carlin is a beautiful, authentic energy. She just pulls you in with her presence. It's hard to describe, but she's just got that about her. So she recently had a health crisis and she's going to talk about it. Kind of tied in with what Dr. Robin's going to talk about. Things just hit us like that. And what do we do? Well, Dr. Carlin's going to talk about that. And it's powerful. Cannot wait to have Dr. Deb Carlin, my friend, my beautiful friend, share her story, her insights, and lift everyone up in the room. It's going to be amazing. All right, next, we've got Matt Shout back. Matt was our keynote speaker on Saturday night a couple of years ago. But he's coming back this year to do something really cool. He doesn't want me to give it away, but I can't help it. We are going to do a group interactive experience. We are going to smash through limiting beliefs, like literally smash through limiting beliefs. I think that's all I can say. So I'm kind of teasing, but it's going to be so much fun. It's going to be a great way to close out Saturday afternoon. But we're going to come back for Saturday night for our keynote speaker. I do have to tease this. Okay, look, it's not finalized, but I'm making the video now, so I'm going to share. I did put in for a private screening of Soul on Fire, John O'Leary's movie, for Saturday afternoon for our entire group. It hasn't been finalized yet, so I have to put that out there, but I think we're going to get it. So what we'll do is we'll have lunch catered in from Tornado, sack lunch. We're going to go to the theater if you want to, and we are going to watch Soul on Fire, John O'Leary's movie about his life story. So John O'Leary was a speaker at the summit last year. He is absolutely incredible, burned over 95% of his body as a young child, and now is just an amazing, impactful speaker across the globe. John O'Leary, cannot wait. Keep your fingers crossed. I hope we get the private screening. It'll be so moving. All right, so then we're going to come back. We're going to have a little happy hour at the Undivided Experience Center, and my friends, Nick and Lindsay Williams, all the way from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, are coming in to entertain us during happy hour and dinner. So These two human beings are so much fun, so much talent packed in two bodies. They were semifinalists on America's Got Talent years ago. They've traveled the globe performing. They're both musicians. They play instruments, opera, they sing. They're so much fun and so entertaining. It will be a joy. And then we're gonna have dinner. And then my friend and my client, Lieutenant Colonel retired U.S. Marine Corps, Bob Darling. He wrote the book 24 Hours Inside the President's Bunker, 9/11/2001. And he is going to talk about lessons in crisis leadership. So he's doing this for us. He's traveling a long way, all the way from Virginia, just to come talk to us. He is such a wonderful human being. He was literally in the bunker after 9/11 with George W. Bush, had insight and participation in all of the decisions that were happening in that moment of crisis that America had not seen anything like it since Pearl Harbor. He's a wonderful man. It's going to be a wonderful way to close out the event. I hope that you register right now for the 66th Eagle Summit. It's a passion project for me, you guys. It's Tom Hill's 90th birthday. I don't think I need to say anything more than that. I don't know when Tom's going to be there. Of course, it's up to his energy levels. But I will tell you this. When Tom does show up in the room, we will stop whatever we're doing and we are going to sing the loudest happy birthday we have ever sung. And you're going to wish this man, I'm going to get emotional, the best birthday of his life. He's done a lot for all of us. Please register. I cannot wait to see you. I cannot wait to see you.